Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to our channel. My name is Yusi.
And I'm IJ.
And I'm Dior.
But before we begin, IJ,
Mm-hmm.
do you know what this is from, my dear? No?
Wait, give me a hint.
Making the cuts.
Shut up. You went and got it?
Gary's dresses. It's great, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna have to go get the outfit that I wanted to get off of Amazon.
Yeah. It's good quality. Not that we're trying to plug it, but it's great. It's good quality. And it was only, I think, $64 or $70 or $69. So, but you definitely have to dry clean it because it might shrink, but who knows? But anyways, I just wanted to show it to you. I knew you would love it.
Oh.
All right, back on task.
Back on task. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was great.
So we are going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac, episode 10, I believe. Hopefully that's right. Okay. 10. So this one, until the end, was a little basic, you know, a little blah, but it's good. I mean, we can't have fighting all the time.
Right.
So
right.
Good to have a little normalcy with no arguing.
Mm-hmm.
So it started off with Mia and her mother, you know, which was okay. They were still trying to get that connection, even though her mother was fully entrenched with her sister's kids, and Mia doesn't feel like she has time for her.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of understandable because they haven't gotten along for so long that she would be closer to her other siblings.
And they had different, she said that they had different fathers and she had something against Mia's father. So, I mean, she may have some feelings towards her, or she probably can't get close to her because of maybe she reminds her of Mia's father.
Transference. A lot of parents do that when they separate. Transference. They transfer their feelings for their spouse to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But being on TV is a hard place with the cameras and so forth to try to, you know, rekindle a mother-daughter relationship that was so damaged in the past. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I would find it very hard for the mother and for Mia to do it, but this is the forum they're choosing to do it on.
Right.
It's such a private thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like, I don't know whether to say bravo to the mom for talking about, mom and Mia, for talking about their drug problems and the problems that they had, and Mia's the mom's lack of childcare, the father's lack of childcare to Mia, and so forth. But it's funny how the father didn't really care for Mia neither, but it's the mom that's getting the brunt of Mia's, you know, satisfaction or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
I mean, the mom is still there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes, like when the one parent is not there anymore, you kind of forget about all the pain and stuff that they caused.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
she probably is just remembering the good things, you know, good experiences that she had with her dad.
Right, because he passed away.
But her mom is still there, and they still don't have a relationship, and that's probably difficult.
Mm-hmm. But kudos to the husband for really being like a hands-on dad, you know, taking care of the kids from what we could see.
I was gonna say, from what we can see.
What we could see, he's doing it. So we gotta give him credit for that little thing. So okay, so let's go on to Wendy. Miss Wendy. I don't know how serious she is
before you go to Wendy, you have to go to
Karen
and the 3-wick candle.
I need there to be a scene where Wendy confronts Karen about
It's not gonna happen.
Why?
It's not gonna happen.
Why?
She's kissing Karen's ass for some strange reason.
She's using Google as her mentor. I mean, I
don't know.
Google for everything.
I think Karen is so popular. Why? I'm not sure. That Wendy might be afraid to go against her again. Maybe last season she got a lot of backlash, you know, by social media by being against Karen. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so Karen's candle. Let's just talk about Karen's candle really quickly.
Is
it a line of candles or is it just one candle that's the same scent as the perfume?
It's just one candle, the same scent as her perfume. It'll
Which
probably
makes
come
sense.
same scent, yeah. It'll probably
makes sense.
come in a 1 wick candle. Pretty
No, she
soon.
said 3.
I know, but how many 3 wicks can you have? She's gonna have a 1 wick. She'll probably have a 2 wick. Large, small. For variety.
Okay, and 3 wicks would be the large one. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
how long does it take though to make one candle that's one scent? She said that this has been a year in the making, and I don't believe that. I feel like when Wendy came to her with her idea, that's when she probably put it in the works, because it's one candle, a scent you already have in your perfume.
And it was such a basic design. It was a white jar with a gold lid.
Yeah.
Girl, it took you 3 hours.
But you know what? I cannot say I fault her, because I've seen, I can't remember name brands and so forth. I've seen other perfumes with candles, so that does make sense. But what doesn't make sense is her calling Wendy out on it, saying, mine is 3 wicks and Wendy's will be 1 wick, and I'm just like,
well, she's trying to justify why it's different, and it's not different.
She copied Wendy, basically, is what she did, and she doesn't want to own up to it.
Yeah.
So Karen's being, and
not
Wendy, too honest.
Lose some points for not saying anything. You want to get on Giselle for just mentioning your husband, and Giselle saying, I didn't believe it, I'm just talking, just say, what's going on there. But yet this lady is stealing your idea.
I know.
Okay. Oh, all right.
And she's going to be more successful because she already has a perfume line. So it's not that hard for her, Dora was saying, to come up with a candle line.
And Wendy's looking dumb as hell because she doesn't know what she's doing, and her husband.
Let's move on to Miss Wendy, who is not serious at all about her business. She loves the idea, but she doesn't want to put in any of the work. She didn't know how much it costs. She didn't know what she was going to charge.
That's ridiculous.
All she had was some crazy highfalutin reason why she wanted to do candles, what it means, and how it's going to go into interior design. And it was just like, girl.
And you're not going to interior design my house because you don't know what you're doing, because you can't even know how do you run a business and you don't know how much your product costs?
Or she needs to have a mock-up of the product or something. She needs to know the materials that goes into it.
Receipts, and I just got to put them into a workbook like an Excel and put them here.
But you drag it down.
Oh my girl!
So she doesn't even know how to work Excel. Everybody knows that was Excel, except for people who don't know how to work Excel. So.
And her poor husband, and she's like 50,000. I'm like, you're not spending no 50,000 of our money. No, you're not.
Mm-mm.
Especially since you're not doing the gigs that you used to do. No, you're not. No.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'll support you, till you spend too much money. I was like, boy.
That could easily and quickly happen. So he needs to be more hands-on, or make sure that she really puts some time and effort into it.
Especially since she doesn't, I wonder where they're being made. China? Where are they being made at?
It probably will be China.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, most stuff is. So.
Yeah, I don't care if it's made in China or not, just as long as when I put it in my house and send it, it doesn't cause me cancer or anything.
Right.
I don't care, because you don't know what they're putting in them candles and it's burning in your house.
Right.
But, Wendy, you just got to do better. Okay.
Right.
So I can go out and buy your candles.
But you're 4 degrees to work and do better, honey.
Wow. Mom, where's that place you grocery shop at sometimes?
Bonton?
We'll find her candles at Ollie's.
Okay, let's move on to Ashley. And for the first time, I was interested in her story. I didn't go and do something else.
I wanted to leave.
Well, no,
I don't want to hear about your prolapse uterus.
That was so interesting. I've never heard of that before. I've heard of a prolapse anus, but never a prolapse uterus.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
That's more common. That's more common. Prolapse uteruses are more common than prolapse anus. I was like, your whole family doesn't care, and they don't want to hear that.
But it's interesting.
But her
I thought it
shape
was
looked good, didn't it though?
Say what?
Her shape looked good.
Her shape?
Yeah, she looks really good.
Well, she does look better. She's making she has to, or her husband's going to cheat on her. So she got to snatch it back real quick.
With the nanny.
That was so interesting. When she said, I was always against having an attractive nanny. And then they flashed the nanny. I was like, your nanny ain't attractive.
Thank you.
You have nothing to worry about.
I was just like,
right? Am I wrong?
I didn't see the flashback, but I know that when I saw the nanny in previous episodes, I was like, oh, she didn't get anyone that her husband would be tempted by. That's what I thought. That was my thought. Like, she's just a regular nanny.
Right.
I was just like, no, honey, she's not cute. So this is what she's gonna say. You know what? We've had that nanny, and he wasn't even interested in her. Yeah, because she wasn't cute. That's why.
Right. Exactly. But I do like her uncle. He is, he keeps her on point, and he really cares, and he seems like he's well put together. Mm-hmm. So that was good. Mm-hmm. And what do you think about them going into the movie industry? Do you think it's going to be a success or a failure?
It's so random. What are they trying to do in the movie industry? I mean, I know she was talking about acting. I don't know about that, but what is he trying to do?
I'm hoping it's
a producer, or just pay for the movie.
I think hopefully it's just a producer. I mean, anything other than that would be ridiculous.
Movies are really expensive,
mm-hmm.
but Candiace is going into movies and acting. So now
Ashley
is, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We shall see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But a lot of ladies, just to let you guys know, for prolapse uterus, basically what they do is they take your finger and stick your uterus back up into where it needs to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's something I think you don't have to go to the doctors for it. That's all they're doing.
You should go to the doctors. You should go to the doctor and have them.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that myself.
What the doctors do is just take their fingers or hands and, push it partially back up. And she must have it, because she was describing it like feeling like, it's hanging down and out. Yeah, that's what it feels. I don't have it.
Wait, but like if it becomes prolapse and they stick it back up, could it just come back out again?
Yeah, after a while it'll fall again. Yeah. Yeah. So that some women go through that as you age. A lot of women as they age get prolapse uteruses.
Will doing Kegels help?
Yeah, honestly does. Doing Kegels helps.
You would think that she would be doing that. She shouldn't have that issue, because wasn't she a yoga instructor?
And did she use those Yumi balls or uni balls?
Well, she had a baby, and she's had a lot of complications during her pregnancy. Because I was talking to Dr. Osefo a little bit about it, because I caught her really quick. She's just like, "Oh, that's common."
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Dr. Osefo and IJ, for doing the research.
Yeah, still gross, but okay. She better not tell her husband.
God, she can't tell him, because he just doesn't seem very supportive in those areas.
No, not at all. It'll be another excuse for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, she said she had a prolapse uterus, and but the uncle was like, Michael better behave himself.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. So,
okay,
so Robyn and her business, and Juan, I am so proud of her. Like, who would have thought that a hat with a silk lining would do so well? Right?
Yeah. But I've been I'm not buying her a hat because it's not on Amazon, but I'm gonna get like one of those bonnets with a satin lining, and I'm also looking at getting like a little beanie with a satin. Like they have everything with satin lining,
especially those beanies, because that material, that sweater material, could really pull your hair. So that's actually a really good.
When you came to visit me, I remember the satin bonnet. I gave you Jenna my satin bonnet, my extra large satin bonnet. Then when I got one for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
The hat with the satin lining in it.
I've never done that. I can't do it because my head is too big. I barely can fit regular hats. So if they add that satin lining, it's a wrap for me.
Yeah. Like mine is like basically on the last.
Exactly. Sometimes
I can't even get it on.
Sometimes I can't even clasp it. You know, so
wearing baseball caps is just not it's not in the, I can't
cards.
see myself. Yes, it's not in the cards for me either.
So I just hope that Robyn keeps it together, keeps it pushing, and really,
That's
it's
their
such
money.
a gold mine for her.
Yeah.
$60,000 a week.
Did she say a week?
No, all I heard her say was $60,000.
She said gross $60,000.
But did she say a week? I thought she said she sells out her or when she's sold out.
She sells out in a week. I'll listen to it again when I work out. She sells out in a week and $60,000 gross. And she has 15,000. She has 15,000. She's behind 15,000 orders.
Right.
What in the world?
Oh, okay. Well, then that space, the rental space is not expensive for that.
No, they were acting like it was like so much.
I know.
No,
$1,200 and you're making.
Well, we don't know what the cost of the hats are, so we don't know what the net is.
I think they're like $30. I think they're
no. The cost.
Oh, to make it.
Yeah.
Not that much.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? You know, and the designs aren't what like I would wear. I just like plain hats.
Me too.
But there's a lot of different designs that people seem to love. So
yeah, I mean they're cute, but yeah, I'm just a plain person. So
you know what?
But I thought the space was nice though. Like, I mean, I know it was a warehouse, but it was like kind of nice.
Clean.
Yeah. I also think too that she's one of the few housewives that is doing things right. She's taking a low cost. She's gotten an idea, used it, branded it, and is blowing it up. And quite as kept. It's not like she's out there screaming about it all the time, neither.
No, she's not, because it's doing so well. I guess she doesn't have to.
Right.
You know.
But then we look at Go Naked Hair. We were just looking at it today, and it really is not that popular. But then again, I read the reviews and.
Listen, allegedly.
Well, it's on there on Instagram. You can go read it. I read the Instagram comments today. I went through and people didn't get orders. Hair doesn't hold up well. I wore it for 2 weeks and it's already shedding and tangling.
Oh, okay. All right, let's move on.
So maybe the bed sheets will be a little bit better. I don't know.
Yeah. How can you go wrong with bed sheets?
They're not the 500 thread count you thought they were.
Oh, yeah, maybe. All right, so let's and Juan also surprised me. Juan was a little supportive.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He
made a little joke about giving the support, but then he said he'll do better. Yeah. She believes that he will, and that's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
As long as she's bringing in that money.
I don't think that would matter to Juan. He seems very opinionated. So I think he's actually going to try. Hopefully. We'll see. And let's see if they get married next year.
Yeah. But was this the episode where they were fighting? Did I miss something? Because last week I thought they were supposed to be fighting.
Well, they made it seem like it, right?
I think in the future, like the rest of the season, sometime at the later, but not this episode.
All right. So let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's go to the video. And Candiace and what's his name again? Chris. Candiace and Chris's relationship. It seems horrible. Like they are not in a good place. He looks miserable. Each week he looks more and more miserable. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you guys talked about it last week, but he was drinking again. And Candiace even commented, so he's in like a downward world spiral, and hopefully he can work his way back up, but thank you, Dior, for sending us the video.
Yes.
It actually turned out good. I
thought it was good. I think like the beginning, it was set up really nice. Mm-hmm. And the ladies look nice in it.
They did.
Like what we saw, I wasn't sure what was going on. They were talking and I was just like, what's happening?
Honestly, I thought it was just for the show that they were having that little scene just for the show. And that it was not going to be a part of it because she said Fast and the Furious. I didn't get a Fast and the Furious vibe from that.
One thing I noticed in the video, though, that there were cars in there that I don't think that they had. Like she had some race cars in the video.
In the video, that was at the garage, at the auto shop. They had
no, in the scene with the ladies, I don't know if the ladies were in the same scene, but
there was one race car that was there on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had that one.
Okay.
So I must have missed something when I was watching it. I think I was talking to Nana really quick because the Emmys are on tonight. You're not missing anything at all.
No,
You never are. But when Chris came out there, was he angry? Like, can somebody describe what happened? Because I missed that little bit.
I think he was angry, not at Candiace, but just that, you know, the people were he had confirmed at one that they were going to be there with the cars and they didn't show up. And so she didn't want to talk to him because she thought that he was mad at her or something. And he didn't want to go talk to her because he didn't want to upset her even more. So I think he was just frustrated because he said that everything would be taken care of with him not being there.
I felt bad for him. I felt really bad for him.
Yeah.
The whole Potomac, you know, the one thing I've always had against them is that they are so mean to each other, like so unsupportive. Like when Chris came, the way that they were talking about Chris, you know, the way that they
even
were talking.
her own mom. So
Yeah, the mom
was leading it.
Worse.
Mom was leading it. She was the one.
Yeah. But then Robyn was like, you know, trying to get information. You know, Mia was trying to get information. The only one who didn't do it was Scala and Wendy. They were like, you know what? I'm not going to get involved in this nonsense.
Right. And
Karen was over there talking to.
But Karen didn't want to.
She could have walked right away. Please, no. She could have walked away. Karen wanted to hear the scoop. She wanted
she did.
Listen to her mom.
But Karen did warn the mom, hey, we're still mic'd.
She did, but she still listened. And she could have walked away. She still asked her question.
Right.
She kept her talking. So
that really, if I was Candiace, I would kind of be hurt. Like if we're pseudo friends or even like a little bit of friends, why are you dogging on my man like that? Especially when he's gonna see it.
Wendy didn't. Wendy said,
just Wendy and the Scala. That's it.
I think that if it was me and I found out what my mom was saying off camera, I'd be like, you know what? You're no longer allowed on the show. Bye.
But if her mom is paying the bills, if she's paying the mortgage
still, said that she says that she's paying the bills and the mortgage.
That's what she says, but that didn't seem like what was being implied.
I can only take her at her word that she is paying her own bills. But even if my mom is paying my bills, you don't need to be dogging my man.
No, you don't need to be. But how much can they say if our whole house is being paid by you? I mean, not the whole, I'm sure they're paying something, but.
Well, I think that's what their situation was when they were living in that house.
The townhouse.
Hopefully it's not the same situation.
She said they are doing it on their own. And and that video cost only $10,000. That's a cheap.
That's great. That's fantastic. Can
photo shoots cost like.
So Chris is doing something because he made it work.
Chris is doing the right thing. We need to hire him for our show.
Yeah, right? I bet you $1 million. Wardrobe was not that. You could have bought that out.
I didn't like the outfit that she had on.
No, I didn't.
Some of the things that the other girls had on was cuter than what she had on.
I didn't understand the whole bowling shirt in the first scene of the video. Why was she wearing a bowling shirt?
Like, I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. The $10,000 went to the camera crew because I bet you hair and makeup was free because you get to be on set. People get to see you. We'll talk about you. We'll show you doing the makeup.
You'll get credits.
Yeah. The makeup was bad as hell. I could have done a better job than that. And I'm not.
What?
Candiace's makeup was horrendous.
Oh, I didn't think her makeup was bad.
Those lashes. Whew.
But that's the look. Look.
No, and then her face powder thing was just too bright here. It was just too. She was just doing too much. I didn't like it at all. But I think hair and makeup was probably free. Clothing definitely.
The hair was cute, but she couldn't. The video, all she did was kept on playing with her hair for the first half of the video. I don't know if you guys noticed it.
I noticed it because I'm all about the hair.
Yeah.
So I can see where it costs $10,000. The editing and the camera crew is where you paid, and the cars
Well, the cars didn't show up. So, I mean.
Well, they showed up for the first part in the garage.
Right.
So you only had to pay for half. So I could see 10,000. The dancers, were they spectacular?
They were good though.
They were good, but.
And they must have had like to do a ton of editing because Candiace did not know those moves. But on the video, you couldn't tell.
They did a lot of cutaways too, if you know.
Right. But at least she had some of the moves down in the video. So they must have had to do take after take and then edit. That would have been me.
They would have just
but why can't you learn it?
Just stand there and don't do that. Couldn't do it. Yeah. No. But it turned out good. At first I thought it would be corny with those order, because I'm thinking Fast and the Furious, right? I was like, why are these 40 and 50-year-old women, 60s, on the Fast and the Furious? Right?
They did look good. I mean,
they did look good.
When her mom was in there, I would have been.
I was like, why is your mom in the video? Don't no one want to see her.
She looked out of place. Yeah.
I thought they were going to edit her out. I actually did. But they did not.
That's like me having a Fast and the Furious video and having my mom there.
I would have at least said, well, Mom, can you put this on? Because whatever what you got on is not.
Take off the jacket, Mom. Take off that long coat, Tina. Put the purse down.
Oh, she had her purse.
Put the purse down. I was like,
you know, an old woman can't go anywhere without her purse.
Lifeline.
Right.
But in the end, I thought it was good that she showed support for her husband in front of everybody.
Oh, I know. That was that shocked me. It shocked everyone, I think.
She said, F you guys, he's my husband and he's taken me this far. I'm happy we got it done. And she jumped on him. And I thought, good for you.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, and then the mom had the nerve to say, mom power.
Oh, yeah.
That brought me thinking, did the mom pay for this video?
No, I don't think so.
Because Candiace said they paid for it. $10,000. So where did the mom power come from? What did the mom do?
She was trying to dig on Chris.
Oh, I think she said, because she did try to tie it back. She said that she had basically the same, I guess, whatever her mom has, like energy or whatever, to make everything come together.
Like you take
it from her mom, you know.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, so this episode was decent. Next week it looks like it's gonna be good, and we'll see where the rest of the season takes us, right?
Yeah.
So I did want to mention, it seems like Giselle and Wendy have squashed things for now. And Wendy looks.
They came to a truce, and they both behaved and acted in it appropriately. So that was good.
Right. Robyn looked really cute in her outfit. I like Robyn.
She did.
We forgot one thing about Giselle's storyline. Her daughter finally got her permit.
Oh, I know, her license.
Her permit.
Yeah, right, her permit.
Oh, just the permit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it took like 4 times. How many times?
No, this is the 5th time. She passed on the 5th time, but she was teaching her how to drive. And first of all, I mean, her daughter was completely horrible. When I took driver's ed, before we could get our permit, we did drive around in a car with an instructor. It seems like her daughter's never been in a car behind the wheel before.
You don't have to.
Oh, not anymore? Okay. Well, maybe it's different in different states. But I thought Giselle was like, because when I was learning how to drive, I learned by fear. My mom was screaming at me. I was like, I have to get this right, or, you know, one of us are gonna die. So her mom was being very like patient and calm with her, and that's probably why she's not doing a good job. Like, I think her mom needs to scream at her.
She needs to go to a driving school and get like little lessons.
Yeah. Do you remember when I got my driver's license, and we were living in Sandusky, Ohio, and like mom told me, and I just got my driver's license, and mom told me to go to Kroger's to get some groceries. And I was like, but mom, by myself? She was like, I just go to the grocery store. It was like the same day. And I was just like, I had to drive backwards out of the driveway.
We have a long driveway.
I was scared. And then I was going so slow to drive in the Kroger. It was so slow. Got there. I was so scared to drive home. I just sat in the car for a while, then slowly drove home. My mom said, well, now, was that bad? And I was just like, no, I remember that. Oh.
But I love the little schoolgirl look that you got going on.
Yeah.
The white collar.
Britney
and
Spears.
the ponytail.
Maxx. Sponsored by TJ Maxx. No, we're not, but TJ Maxx, if you want to sponsor us, we're here
Call
for
us,
you.
TJ. Call us.
Or
All right, ladies.
yes,
Yes. Thank you guys for watching our channel. Dior.
take it away.
Don't forget to like our channel, hit the notification bell, subscribe, and comment below.
There you go. It's that easy.
And check us out on Instagram at The Real on the Real.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.